care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. On one sideline, the head coach of the Patriots. His guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year, losers of 5 of their last 7. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. His guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And away we go in Cincinnati. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his 2nd Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make it.
Finally caught, and he lost the football. Scooped up by the Patriots. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
You really do love these moments as a quarterback, bouncing on that field, energized by what your defense just did, giving you a gift with the turnover and some really optimal field position. Wouldn't it be rude, Kate, of them not to accept that gift and put an early lead up to really crush their opponent's spirit?
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. We motion the tight end over. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary?
Darnold hit, and he fumbles it. And the Bengals get to it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Oof, tough start for ball security to this one. These offenses kind of playing the world's most unfortunate game of hot potato right now.
Well, that's a fun game in elementary school at the carnival, but not between the white lines.
Yeah, well, if you're on offense, but pretty sure the defenders are probably enjoying it. Maybe would be up for playing in all 4 quarters.
Yeah, Kate, and I'm sure both coaches are going to see some better ball security here very soon, or some new guys handling it.
Yeah, good point. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Bengals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run again with Brown. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits him on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
straight ahead. It's Brown. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
15 yards on the play. That's another Bengals first down. First and goal at the
Defense showing blitz. Burrow. This is caught near the pylon. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals parlay the turnover into a lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. They watched their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. From the gun, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's a pickup of 9. And the Patriots will have a first down. Now Darnold off the play action. Finds his running back, Dylan Laube. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. First and 10, Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be blocked out at the 35-yard line. Options are open here. It's second and inches. They send a tight end in motion. This is Genty on second. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance at a stand here with 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, Genty. And this is going to wind up short. The defense all over that run. They only let him get back to the line of scrimmage. This is going to be 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. This is Genty. That'll be the first and more. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Back to Genty. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Another give here to Genty. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. not see the field goal try just yet as the clock has hit zeros on our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's a type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Patriots into the dime, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow from the gun. Completed to his running back. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. A 1st down carry for Brown.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
Now it's Brown. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Play action now. Burrow. Brought in. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the 1st. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Caught out wide. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Jeanty. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, Jeanty. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Rolling on 1st. Here's Darnold. That one's complete right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And again, it's Darnold. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The 7-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Brings it in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Jeanty will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. He gets it again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 2nd and 3 now. Burrow to the air now. Completed over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first two quarters, as we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll toss it. Genty. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Here's Darnold. Hits him on the in route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Burrow setting up the play action. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 45-yard line.
Burrow has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Burrow setting the throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. And off to Genti. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Giving this to Genti. He's still going at the 30. And they Set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 23 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Straight ahead with Genty. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Darnold. Dumped off to his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Third and just 2 to go.
Brings up third and 2.
Here he is on third and short. Jukes away from 1. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard
Burrow from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a third-quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals jump in front now by 5. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Genty on the draw. Escapes a defender. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. From the gun, Darnold finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Patriots.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, Darnold finds the... Oh, the football's loose! And the Bengals get to it!
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, they're going to give you a shot at it. Go punch that ball loose.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Throwing on first, here's Darnold. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the Bengals' 45-yard line.
This is second and 6 coming up. Genty from the gun. Set at the 37-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. We've set it downs from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he's tackled for no gain. Down. To the air on third and long. Feder is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
Telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. Well, the offense for the Bengals. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. On first down, here's Burrow. He finds Fant. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Burrow now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's incomplete on second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. From the gun, a give to Brown. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He beams one deep right side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
On third down, here's Burrow. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Brad Robbins will kick it away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. The Patriots running their offense out there. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Big play pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 43. Now Darnold off the play action. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
This is Genty on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. Back to throw it. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Burrow to the air now. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Brings up third down and 10.
He's back to throw. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Collects this at the 35. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. To throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And they take him down right along the 30. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
That's good for the Patriots. First down.
Back to throw. He's got it over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here he is to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too. Here he is to throw. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. He'll look to throw it. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
17.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Burrow on 1st down. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Throwing the out route complete. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
To throw again, it's Burrow. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.